Hey guys, it's April from Good Books and Good Wine, and I'm here to talk to you about the top 10 books on my summer TBR list. I'm really excited to read all of these books, and I'm probably going to say that I'm excited over and over and over and over again. Get used to it, that's how I talk, okay? Okay, so first book on my summer TBR is a book that has been on my to read list for a very long time, and it actually was sent to me by a publisher, but I bought it before it was sent to me. Go figure. And that book is Finnican of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. It is the first of the Lumitere Chronicles, and basically what it's about is the entire royal family gets murdered. Lumitere is no more, but then this person comes along to the main character and is like, listen, this person's still alive. Like, Lumitere can rise again. And so the main character goes on a journey. I am really excited for that. I love Melina Marchetta's writing. I know it's going to be good. And, I've been waiting so long to finally read these books. Like, I've really wanted to read them, but I've been putting them off and putting them off. And because it's summer, I figure I'll read it now. Jacoby by William Ritter. This one just recently came into my mail. It's been on my radar for a while. I've heard that it's very good. It's like a middle grade version of Doctor Who mixed with Sherlock. I love the cover. As you can see, it's very intricate. It sounds like it's going to be a really good book. So it's set in New England in 1892. And it sounds mysterious and awesome and kind of like a middle grade book, and I'm looking forward to it. Next is Mortal Danger by Anne Aguirre, and this book is about a girl who makes a Faustian compact, and she vows to get back at the popular kids at school, and so she starts to do that, and I think it starts to turn back on her. It sounds really good. I've really enjoyed the previous two books that I've read by Anne Aguirre. I have her book Horde on my pile to read by the end of June. So we'll see what I think of that, and I'll continue on reading her books with Mortal Danger. Also, I really like this book cover as well. It's so simple, but it really just conveys that this is going to be a badass book. Stray by Alyssa Sussman. I actually will be interviewing Alyssa on my blog, which I'm really excited for. I'm also excited for this book because it's all the things that April likes when it comes to reading. It's got Disney comparisons, the Brothers Grimm, it's fantasy, it's coming of age, and there's some romance, and I love all that. So this is going to be probably one of my summer favorites. Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rash. I'm not in love with the cover. It kind of reminds me of the Divergent book cover, but I am in love with the concept for this book. I have friends who've read it and said that it's really good. So I'm going to trust those friends, and I'm going to trust that this will fill a fantasy void in my life. Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper, and this book was actually pitched to me at Little Brown. I went to Little Brown for breakfast, and they talked about how this book is like a book about whaling, but it's a fantasy. There's a tattooed harpoon boy who is supposedly really an amazing part of the book. So I'm really excited to read this. I think it sounds really unique compared to a lot of the fantasies that are out there. I think they called it historical fantasy. Either way, I think that this is going to be really interesting and really unique. I like unique books. Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, and this is like probably the one and only book where the book trailer convinced me that I was not living life until I had read the book. This is really long. It's exactly 600 pages, and if you guys know anything about me, you need to know that I like big books, I cannot lie, and 600 pages, instead of me being like, oh my god, 600 pages, how am I ever going to read that? I look at it and I go, challenge accepted. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, and this is on my summer TBR because it is one of my most anticipated books ever. Like, I can't wait to see what's up next for Jandy, and this is what's up next for her. It looks like it's going to be really good. And what's summer without some contemporary? Seriously. Like, that's when I read my contempt books, is over the summer. Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. I actually bought this from the Strand at my first BA that I ever went to, and it's been sitting in my room ever since. Go figure. I'm really excited to read this book, you guys. This is one of those books that I feel everyone and their mother has read except for me. And now it's finally my turn to read it this summer. And so many people I know love this book. So I'm a little scared. Like, what if I don't like it? What if I'm the weirdo that hates this book? That terrifies me. It really does. Because when your friends that you trust hype up a book so much and you don't like it, you tend to think, what's wrong with me afterwards? So looking forward to this one. And also really scared. Finally, a book that came in my mail last year that I haven't gotten to yet, but is perfect for the season, and that is 5 Summers by Una LaMarche. And this sounds like it's a book about summer camp, and over the summer, I like to read about camp. I went to camp growing up as a kid. Granted, it was Jesus camp, and I kind of rebelled against all that. Whatever. I really liked camp when I was there, though. Like, we sang songs, we pretended we were running from the KGB. It was awesome. Camp was a lot of fun. But I'm also one of those people that really like singing songs and pretending like I'm running from a spy agency. So it is what it is. And yeah, this book is about 4 best friends who have 5 summers of camp memories. I'm looking forward to that, and we'll see what I think about this. These books are my top 10 that I plan on reading over the summer. They are on my TBR. I am making a promise to all of you out in the community that I will read these books and be sure to blog about them. Maybe I'll even make a video about them after I read them. Alright guys, let me know down in the comments what's on your summer TBR, what you're planning on doing this summer. I'm thinking maybe I'll go to water safari where the fun never stops. Otherwise, that's summer. I got work.